Hey guys! Today's guide was probably the most requested video since I started uploading my boss guides. To fight the bosses, you need artifacts, but how do you get those? This video shows you a fast way to every artifact on the island. I'm also giving you some tips and advice what to bring to those caves in order to beat them. This video is not a playthrough though, where I show you how to fight the enemies. At least not all of them, but it is a quick guide for everyone who's looking for the direct path to the artifact in case you want to do a quick artifact run. Before I recorded the runs, I cleaned the caves as good as I could from enemies and also made some markers for myself. That's why you need to keep in mind, usually there are way more enemies in these caves and you need to be prepared very well to be able to run those caves. I sorted these caves by bosses, and I start with the artifacts that you need for the Broodmother, then for the Megapithecus, and last but not least for the dragon. Use the markers in the timeline if you look for a specific cave or artifact to get to the part in the video quickly. Since this is already a long guide, that's all I have to say for the intro, so let's jump into the runs. Central Cave is super linear, just follow the tunnels that lead down. At the end you will most likely find the artifact when it spawned in. If you enter a fresh cave, the tunnels will be full of enemies, therefore you cannot rush through them like I did. Bring a decently strong mount that can protect you. Also bring several armor pieces or fiber to repair a high quality hide armor on the go. Also make sure not to forget lesser antidote in case the bats give you rabies. And also bring healing brews and maybe even blood bags to heal up in case you take damage. Once you grab the artifact, the way out is very easy, and this is just the way how you get in. Just choose the tunnels that lead up. The lower south cave is probably one of the easiest caves. If you bring a quick mount, you will probably enter the cave quick and leave it just as quick. If you have access to Ravagers, these should be your first choice because they can enter the artifact room and defend you there. A good shotgun or melee weapon can also do this in case you are on foot. I decided to choose a Tylacoleo because they are strong, they have a decent health pool, they can climb, jump and fight. But even with a strong dino, you need to take breaks in between enemy groups and heal up. Take your time here and try not to rush it. You also need to prepare for the heat you have to face in the cave. Cactus soup, Kalian soup, ghillie or desert armor, and a lot of water. Maybe even the ice cold water can help. Some points into fortitude won't hurt either. To find the artifact, you should hug the wall to the right. If you have to jump over lava, be careful not to drop into the lava, especially when you haven't killed all of the enemies. They can potentially push you into the lava. The way back out, hug the same wall but now on the left and you will get out in no time. The Caverns of Lost Faith are an underwater cave and you should bring a Basilosaurus to run it. The Basilo is immune to the jellyfish and the eel stun. So if you have some decent points in health, melee and movement speed, you can beat this cave in no time. Follow the cave like I do in the video and you will find the artifact in a little water pool underwater. Then just take it and take the same way back and you're good. The northeast cave is really simple. First you follow the cave tunnel until you reach a small water hole, jump into it and follow it to another exit. Go forward to this little spiky cliff and then just jump straight down. Make sure to dismount your animal before reaching the ground so you don't take fall damage. Also quickly mount it again because at the bottom will be a lot of enemies waiting. The artifact is right there as well. Just grab it and run the spiral way around up again. Careful because the way is sometimes super narrow and has holes and you need to jump over it. Kill the enemies first before you jump, otherwise it gets really awkward. The upper south cave helps you not to get lost by placing glowing mushrooms on the way to the artifact. Follow the mushrooms down to the ruins and then go around those ruins where the pathway leads into the water. From there you see the next hint the devs have placed into the game, a glowing crystal in the water that marks an entrance to an underwater passage. For this one you want to bring some scuba. Follow the pathway like I did in the video and you will find the artifact sitting on a slope. Once you took that one, follow the slope up because it provides you a shortcut back to the ruins from where you can just run up to the exit, following the mushrooms. The Caverns of Lost Hope is the second and harder underwater cave on this map, and here as well you want to bring a Basilosaurus, because with Mosasaurs, Tusos and Alpha Sharks you will have stronger enemies than before. If you follow the cave you will see a pulsating alien tech pillar. Behind that one is a hole in the ground, which is the opening to the artifact room. Once you kill the enemies in that room, grab the artifact and rush out. Technically you can quick run this cave without even fighting. The swamp cave is one of the hardest caves on the island. Instead of bringing one mount, bring several, because the cave is stuffed with enemies that can easily overrun just one mount. I ended up bringing 4 Ravagers, 1 Thylacoleo and 2 Megatheriums. Also bring a gas mask, or rather a lot of gas masks, because the cave is filled with poisonous gas and the centipedes can one-shot a gas mask from your face. Follow the cave by hugging the left wall if possible. If you reach the room where the spider eggs are, just take the right way that follows the pathway, and that one will lead to the artifact. Take the same way out and be glad you survived. The northwest cave or the small snow cave is not as scary as it may seem. You can't bring a rideable mount with you, but you also don't have to. Bring a good melee weapon, some good pelt armor, and prepare for colder environment. Once you enter the cave, make sure to kill every enemy inside before they can push you into the spike holes that insta-kill you. Follow the way like I show you in the video, and you won't have to jump on the way to the artifact, and only one little jump on the way back. The big snow cave is together with the swamp cave one of the hardest caves on the island. Tons of very high animals wait for you to get eaten by them, and often they even wait in the little ledge that you have to crawl through in order to even enter the cave and uncry your mounts. I am saying mounts because you should bring a pack of whatever medium-sized mount you have access to. I brought Ravager and Tylacoleus to defend me from the Polovia especially. Since the cave is somewhat of a dangerous mess, build up a little respawn station at the beginning with beds or sleeping bags, and some replacement armor in case you need to get back in after you died. Also make sure you are prepared for the cold in there. Some Friar Curry, some points in Fortitude, and even an order in addition to the pelt armor will help a lot. You also want to bring a pickaxe because some pathways that are open in this video are usually blocked by crystal that you have to remove first. How to reach the artifact you see in the video, and also how to find your way out again. I hope this guide helped you to master the caves and the quick artifact runs. If you have any tips and suggestions, just put them down into the comments. If you're not a subscriber of the channel, consider subscribing to see more guides like this one. We also try to reach 1000 subscribers on this channel by the end of the year, and with your help it could become reality. But for now, I'll just thank you for your time for watching this video, and I hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!